A rescue team has found life in the rubble of last month's Hurricane Dorian in the Bahamas. A heat-seeking drone helped find a dog trapped under air conditioning equipment. Rescuers named him Miracle and airlifted him to Florida to recover.
Hi, everyone, and thank you for waking up with us on this Monday morning. I'm Jordan Schreier here with Lisa Bedell, and we're just getting started with your news and weather to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. A man serving life in prison for helping cover up the death of a Fargo woman whose baby was cut from her womb is headed back to court today for a new sentence. The North Dakota Supreme Court ruled last month that William Haynes should not have been sentenced to life in prison because a judge mistakenly classified him as a dangerous special offender based on his criminal record.
Haynes pleaded guilty to conspiracy to commit kidnapping in August of 2017 in that attack on Savannah Greywind. Her baby survived. Haynes' girlfriend, Brooke Cruz, is serving life without parole for cutting Greywind's baby from her womb.
It is now 9 minutes before the top of the hour, and it's really hard to enjoy today knowing what we have coming, Lisa.
I know, we finally get a stretch of sunny, dry days, and now our minds are all on what's to come later. So if you can just enjoy the next couple of days, do so, because we do have some big changes on the way with this roller coaster weather. It's ongoing here, and it continues this week. So today through Tuesday, even into early Wednesday, we've got some pretty decent weather. Warm, windy, and sunny skies as well coming up for us to start off this work week, which is all of those things are great to help dry us out a little bit, especially that wind and the warmer air. And then for Wednesday, that's when that next big system will be approaching. We're looking at first rain, then eventually sometime Wednesday and into Thursday, the transition over to some snow, and the wind, of course, picking up with this one too. And eventually we watch this turn to some heavy snow somewhere here in the upper Midwest. Our forecast models indicating that at least somewhere in the valley. They're not in agreement on exactly where. So this is a system that's going to be dynamic. It's complicated too, very complex with the temperatures as warm as they'll be, just how much snow we'll get. But bottom line is a big storm system will be bringing about some big changes. The temperatures will drop. We're talking winds and a lot of moisture associated with it too for this week. So again, enjoy today. This morning you'll need that jacket. You probably want to crank up the heat in your car too. We're only at 30 degrees in Foston. Up to the north, Hallock, Langdon at 34 degrees. In the south, we're into the upper 30s, even some of us in the 40s to start. Light wind out of the west or southwest. We're also looking at some conditions that are going to be pretty quiet today. The entire tri-state area looking clear, and we'll have some sunshine. Should be beautiful, and we deserve it after what we've been through. We're looking at some temperatures back into the mid 60s for us in Fargo. I'll have 65 degrees. That southwesterly wind continues, and in some instances we're going to see it pick up and gusting into the 20s, even late tonight the 30s. Beautiful sunrise in the background here too. It's not often we've been able to see that sunrise lately. And a check of your 7-day planner. Again, big changes. We move into Wednesday. We'll see still some mild air, but then that system moves in, and look at the difference between high temperatures Wednesday and into Thursday. Highs only in the 30s, above freezing. So again, we're talking about some of this snow once it transitions over, melting. The ground is still warm. We'll have air temperatures that are warm in the afternoon, but overnight down into the 20s. So a hard freeze likely heading into the end of the weekend, into the weekend. So some big impacts again that we'll be keeping an eye out for through the rest of this week. Make sure you check back with us. We'll be keeping you updated. And now for a look at traffic, here's Devin Fry with the Valley Today's Traffic on the Move.
Thank you, Lisa, and good morning, Red River Valley. We're continuing to check out the roadways here at the Fargo-Moorhead area. We're on I-94. We're heading westbound, and it's gotten a lot busier this morning, and it seems to be on both sides of the interstate. Now, normally it's these westbound lanes that are the most busy, and the eastbound lanes just kind of have a few cars here and there. However, it looks like consistent traffic flow on both sides, so that's something to keep in mind as you get out the door for your morning commute this morning. It's moving a lot easier in this area than it was last Friday when there was massive backups because of construction, but today things are moving freely and things seem to be just fine. You should be right on time for your morning commute on either interstate. There shouldn't really be anything slowing you up on this Monday morning. We're going to keep checking in on the roadways in the next hour, but for right now, for your traffic on the move, I'm Devin Fry.
We already know that thieves stoop to pretty low levels to make their haul, but one West Fargo woman lost some essential items for her daughter who has diabetes. Jody Schultz has a lot on her plate. She's a single mom, a student, and works nights as a nurse.
She says a glucose monitor lightens the load by helping her manage her daughter's disease. But last week, someone stole an entire month's worth of these supplies from the family's apartment in West Fargo. And she says this isn't the first time it's happened.
Now I question who's in my building and who can I trust, because I thought I could trust people in my building.
There is some good news for the family. The missing devices were later returned to Jody, but she still doesn't know who took them. A Fargo woman is looking for answers after she says someone stole an American flag from her home. Diane Widholm has been flying her flag for more than a decade to honor her 5 sons who were in the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and National Guard. But when she woke up last Sunday, her flag was missing, and she wants to know who did it and why. Widholm says someone has already reached out to give her a replacement flag.
A 22-year-old man is in jail after someone found 5 bullet holes in their vehicle. Police in Jamestown got the original call of shots fired around 4:30 yesterday morning, but they couldn't find any evidence of a shooting. The victim called about 5 hours later after discovering those bullet holes in the side of his car. Police say the owner of the vehicle was arguing at a party with another man who left, came back, and then shot the driver's door of the empty vehicle. NewsDakota.com is reporting that while police are not releasing the name of the man arrested, the Stutzman County jail roster shows 22-year-old Alan Jevning was booked yesterday for reckless endangerment and criminal mischief. He is a player on the University of Jamestown football team. The 16-year-old Swedish climate activist, who is now known around the world for her school strikes advocating for more aggressive climate action, is planning a trip to the North Dakota side of the Standing Rock Reservation tomorrow.
Greta Thunberg will participate in a pair of panels focused on climate struggle in Indian country, including plans to double oil flowing through the Dakota Access Pipeline and the proposed path of the Keystone XL pipeline. It's part of her North American tour ahead of a UN-sponsored climate conference in Santiago, Chile in December. You can't start your Monday off without a cup of coffee, so we're bringing back one of our favorite fall series.
In the Valley today's Abby Furchner joins us live with more on how we're falling in love with coffee. Hi there, Abby.
Good morning, Lisa and Jordan. I have the entire Thunder Coffee crew here with me this morning as we're getting back into that fun series where every Monday we'll be going to a local coffee shop and just talking about what they have going on for fall. And I'm here with Dex Dutton, and we're featuring some of your favorite fall drinks. And so what do we have here?
Yeah, so I've got 2 of our fall drinks here. One is the pumpkin spice latte that is a house-made syrup. We workshopped that one till it reached perfection, and then we've got the French toast latte as well.
I tried both of them, but I had a full pumpkin spice latte, and oh my goodness, it was so good because, like you said, it was a homemade syrup. So how many trial runs did you go through before it was like, this is perfection?
Oh, it definitely took a couple. Yeah, trying to find what made it best.
And then I know tomorrow they're having their big grand opening here, and so I'm here with Nicole Dutton to talk a little bit more about that because there's going to be a lot going on in the new shop.
We will have a ton going on. So we'll have food trucks, we'll have another pop-up, and we will also have a band playing from 7 to 9.
So you can really come out and spend all day here at the new shop. Thunder Coffee is now calling West Fargo home. They're right off of Cheyenne Street. You can't miss them. They're right on the corner of the plaza. It's going to be so much fun. You're going to want to come out here tomorrow, 7 to 9. So you really have all day to come out and taste test and eat and just enjoy the new shop. So I think I'm going to dive into another one of these drinks because you can't only have 1 cup of coffee on a Monday.
You're not going to sleep until next Tuesday.
She's going to come back and be all jittery and jumping around the newsroom, but good stuff. Abby Furchner reporting live. Thank you. Let's get the answer now to our question of the morning. That question, if you're going to do this, you usually start planning it 45 days in advance.
The answer, wearing a Halloween costume. It is October after all. And we want to get one more check of our forecast. Nice day today.
Yes, enjoy today, enjoy tomorrow. We do have big changes on the way for the end of the week. We'll have more on that throughout the week coming up, but enjoy the sunshine.
The Valley Today